Hello guys, I'm Rajiv and welcome back to my channel RajivCodeLab. So guys, in today's lab, I'm going to show you how to use React.js on your Raspberry Pi Pico W. So guys, using React.js, you can build so many nice reactive interface which can be used for controlling LED or a smart home. So guys, in this video also I'm going to show you how to control these two LEDs from the React.js. So let's come to the PC and get it started. So guys, the first requirement is to install Microdot. So let's come to the packages and here you need to search for Microdot. So basically this library will help us to render the HTML page basically. Okay, so and also like we can create a API. So this library is very good guys. You can use for like WebSocket, REST API, a normal page also. So you can just check it out. So let it completed. Okay, good. Now let's add the packages. So first thing is to import network. To basically we need to create Wi-Fi first. For that we need network, then microdot import microdot and send file. So basically send file will be used for the rendering the HTML file guys. So this is fine for now, and first we will be running the simple React.js. Okay, and then I will write a function to basically control the two LEDs. Okay, so for now we don't need it basically other libraries, so whenever it's needed I will import and then we write. So first let's define a function to connect to Wi-Fi. I'm making as station equals to network.lan network.sta if, and then if not sta dot is connected, print connecting to the Wi-Fi, and then sta dot active true, and then sta dot connect. So maybe you are aware with this code guys, because I have written in so many videos. So yeah, now here I need to provide the again my SSID and password. So, and I believe you know my SSID and password also. So I'm just providing my Wi-Fi name and password here. Okay, and then while not sta dot is connected, we will just pass this, and let's come to this function and let's print the connected to Wi-Fi, and we need to know the IP address. Okay, dot if config, and here we need to get the at the 0 index. Okay, so that's the IP. That's fine. Let's quickly call this function and save this. I'm saving this as main.py. Okay, let me just quickly run it. Yeah, it's connected to this one. So first let me write this, create the instance of Microdot, and then let's define the route, and on the home page basically I'm rendering that React.js, guys. So that's why I have written this. Now let's define the function and let's make it as a home. We need to move, okay, and then return, and now we'll be using send file, and here I'm just giving name as index.html. okay, that's all. And now we need to basically run the Microdot. okay, so here I'm just making it as running this on port 80. okay, so that we don't need to provide any port. okay, so by default it runs on, I guess, 5000 port if I am not wrong. So let's make it as 80. That's fine. Now let's save this, and first we need to create one HTML file, guys. So I'm giving name as index.html, and here the basic HTML tag I'm just writing HTML, then head, and closing this title. Let me make this as Raspberry Pico W. No, let me write like React.js on Raspberry Pi Pico W, right? Okay, let me close this title. okay, now guys, here actually we need to import basically some CDN, okay, which will be one for the Babel, like the basically the compiler, okay, and the other two is for the React.js. So I have already copied this. okay, so let me just import here. okay, so like you can see, this is the React development, and this is for the DOM basically, and the other one is the Babel. So these three would be required for us. Now we are good. Now let me just write the body and close the body. So here, like in a React.js, we need to have one ID, I mean basically div with the ID root. okay, so same we define here, root, and close this. So basically the purpose of this is like whatever the component we write, that would come under this one. okay, so I think if you are watching this video, so definitely React.js. So now we need to basically, let's write the script tag here, script, and type equals to text. And guys, here you don't need to write JavaScript, you need to write a Babel. So just remember this part. okay, let me close this script. okay, perfect. Now I'm just writing the one component, so let me write the first function, and the name I can give like let's say home component. okay, let me close this. okay, and before writing anything in this function, I'm just completing the React part. okay, so here we need to write React DOM dot render, and then inside that, like we add, I mean like we write in our React.js, so same we need to write a home component. okay, and close, then comma, and document. We need to find this part, guys, ID. So basically the home component would be rendered to this div, I mean which is ID is like a root. So that's what I'm finding. It's a JavaScript function, like document.get element by ID, document.get element by ID, and here I need to pass the just root. That's what. Perfect. So we are good at the React part. Now let's just write simple I mean function to like hello world or something. okay, to see in a React, I mean like in a React style basically. Okay, so let me write like I'm just defining one like a state variable, guys. So const, let's say greeting, and set greeting equals to React. Guys, here you need to use this prefix for anything, like if you whether you are going to use like a state effect, for that all basically you need to like this only, use state, and here I'm just writing that's fine. Okay, let's not. Okay, React.js. So now let me just return, close this, and it's a good practice, guys, so that you will not miss. Okay, so I'm just making one div here. Okay, and inside div I'm just, let me just take one h1, and here I'm just rendering this part. Okay, guys, so h1, and let's close h1. Okay, so I think everything is fine so far. I hope there is no typo error. Okay, we'll see. That's fine. Let's save it. Now come here and let's run. Okay, so let's come here and come to the browser and click this, and there is something wrong. So let's see. Okay, oh, I know. I knew it. I will do some typo definitely. Okay, so let me come here. Let us stop. So it was, yeah, I have not closed, guys, this greeting. Okay, so it's fine. And the problem is, like, here we don't there is no key highlights. Okay, so that's why here we make more mistakes. But if you use VS Code and all, then it should be, yeah, like we get intelligence and all. So let's come here, and now we'll be good. Yeah, perfect. So now our React.js is working fine. Okay, okay, guys, so now let's come to the next part, to basically the control the LED. Okay, from the React.js. For that we need to import machine, and that's fine. Now let's define our LED. So LED green equals to machine dot pin, and this one I have connected to pin 0, GPIO zeros. That's what I'm writing here, 0. Okay, now machine dot pin dot out, and let's go, sorry, now let's copy this, and here I'm making as a 1, and LED red. Okay, that's fine. Now let's come here and define one, basically write one API, guys. Okay, so app.route, and here I'm giving name as API slash LED, and here, guys, we need to define like methods, basically like how we want to make this call. So I'm making this as a post call. Okay, so that's what I need to write here. So post. Okay, now let's define a sync, and here I'm making like control LED. This can be anything, guys, so it's not mandatory to write the same thing, but I'm just writing. Okay, so let's define like LED green dot value, and we'll be receiving like from the request dot JSON, and here basically we'll be using key as LED green. Okay, LED green. Okay, now let me copy this, and for the other one we are using like a red and red. So maybe I can show you here guys, like how it's basically how the data will be coming. Okay, so print, and here I'm writing the request. Okay, and then finally let's return let's say just it's API guys, so let me just return the success, and here I'm making as a true. That's set. Let me just save this. So okay, API LED. Okay, so perfect. Now let me just run this, and let's guys first test with the Postman. Okay, then the same we'll do with the React.js. Okay, so I'm just opening the Postman, and this one from my previous one I'm using the same. Okay, so 12, and name we have given as LED, and the body, okay, we'll use the same thing. Okay guys, so once I make this guys request, then I just wanted to show you guys, once I make this, then you can see what is coming here. Okay, so let me just send, and success true. Now okay, I need to write basically guys request.json. Okay, so let me just write request.json, then actually we can get, because we cannot see that value, this is coming as an object. Okay, so let me rerun this. Now let me request again. Now you can see guys, exactly coming the same body we are getting, which is passing here, right? LED green, and then let's say if you pass something else, so LED blue and 1. Okay, now you will get LED green, blue and red. Okay, so here what I'm doing, I'm just parsing this value. Okay, LED green. Okay, so if I pass, then I will get whether a 0 or 1. Okay, so whether I will get 0 or 1, so that's what I'm setting to the LED. Okay, it's a very straightforward guide. I believe you are getting it. If not, you can just ask me on the comment box. I will try to explain you more. Okay, so we are good now. Now let me just remove this part. Let me now stop this, and basically I have already created the HTML file guys. Okay, so that let me just show you. So basically the same I am using. Okay, same library you can see, and here I just added bootstrap.main.css to just make a little nice button. Okay, that's what, and I'm just adding this CSS, and so same thing guys I'm using here, you can see, and here I'm using guys use effect, and it's depend on this state, both state. Okay, and the same you can see this part. Okay, the same API LED I have created. Okay, and here I'm sending this like a same. Okay, so LED green, LED red, and the value which is depend on this. Okay, on click I'm setting the value either 0 or 1. Okay, so you can see this guys. Okay, so now let me just download this one. Okay, so I'm setting here. Now let me run there. Okay, and let me just reload. Now you can see nice button. Okay, so I'm turning green LED, you can see. Now I'm turning red. Yeah, let me turn off this one, and again I'm turning off green. Okay, so that's all for today guys. I hope you like the video. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, and if you have any query, just comment us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.